Right, I'm going to send this recording to you guys later, okay? In our channel, in our private channel. All right, guys. So before we start the session, yep, I'm just going to share with you guys, okay? So this is our main syllabus, okay? This is our main syllabus, but we're not going to go through all of this today, okay? Since this is not like what the personal coaching or what, okay? So I'm just going to share with you guys, this is our main syllabus, which is, yeah, the first topic we're going to talk about identifying the quality setup, advanced strict control, sharp confirmation entry that could give you more than 5R, okay? That could give you more than 5R. Identify and right direction, how to use volume in trading, news trading, which is we call it as the fundamental analysis, and then planning. And then the last topic that we're going to discuss is risk management. Okay, so this is our main topic in the Kin Academy. All right, but today, the topic that we are going to discuss is going to be this one, right? These two topics, okay, it's enough to make you know where to enter. Maybe it could make you be profitable after this. All right. So today's topic, how to enter. Okay. Again, is there any question about the basic video? Like, do you guys already understand how to mark ED, how to mark EF? All right. That's the main question I want to ask you guys about today. All right, guys. Okay, so about how to enter. Okay, before that, okay, before we jump into the charts and all of that stuff, what we're gonna do is I'm going to share with you guys one simple formula that is very, very important, right? Which is this formula, we're gonna use 3 time frames. Okay, we're gonna use 3 time frames. Okay, which is time frame number 1. Okay, we're gonna use 4-hour time frame, right? Time frame number 1, we're gonna use 4-hour time frame. What we're gonna look for on the 4-hour time frame, EG or EF. That's it. All right. And then time frame number 2 that we're gonna work with is going to be M30. Okay, you guys might ask me, why not H1? Why not H1? Why not 1 hour? Okay, this is what makes me start to get that consistency after I find out this 30 minutes time frame. Okay, which is on the 30-minute time frame, what we're going to look for, yep, nothing more than EG or EF. Okay, same goes to the 4-hour, EG or EF. Why only EG or EF? Because this system is the engulfing trading system. Okay, since we talk about the engulfing trading system, so we only have 2 types of engulfing, which is engulfing and engulfing fail. That's it. Okay, it's either for buy or for sell. Okay, and then the third one, okay, is 5-minute time frame. Okay, today I'm just going to talk about my favorite setup. Okay, my favorite setup that can make you understand and can make you maybe after this, you know where to buy, you know where to sell, you know how did I get this buy, how did I get that sell, right? 5-minute time frame, which you're going to look for EG or EF. All right, so here I might add one more topic here, which is where to put your SL and where to put your TP. Okay, is that good? All right. All right, perfect. Okay, so in this, okay, what I call all of this is formula. Okay, formula. Formula. Just make it simple. Formula, right? How to fill this up? Wait. How am I going to erase all of this? It's my first time using this one. All right. No. Wait. Give me a second. How, bro? Give me a second, guys. Okay, new one. All right, new one. All right. Okay. So since we already know like which time frame that we're gonna use in this system, okay? So next one, we're gonna talk about the formula itself, right? The formula itself. So in this system, in my system, the way I use engulfing trading system, it is very, very simple. Okay, it is very, very simple. Which is what I'm gonna do is, okay, I'm gonna find this one formula, which is I don't know what's wrong with this. Wait, it's pencil. So sorry, guys. Wait, and which one should I use now? Give me a second, guys. Technical problem here. Is it crayon? Yeah, just use the crayon, okay? Or maybe we can use the pencil. I'll give it them shit here. All right, guys. Okay. So formula, okay? Formula, which is in this formula, we have three elements, okay? We have three elements that we need to use, right? Number one, actually, we can use this thing to annotate, okay? Number one, we have what we call as our setup. Okay. Number one, we have what we call as our setup. Number two, we have trade control. Okay. Number three, we have confirmation entry. All right. So number one, we have setup. Okay. Number one, we have setup. Okay. Number two, we have trade control, and number three, we have confirmation entry. All right. Which is setup. The time frame that we're going to look for setup is going to be 4-hour time frame. Okay. And the time frame that we're gonna look for the trade control is going to be 30 minutes time frame. All right. And then the time frame that we're going to look for the confirmation entry is going to be 5 minutes. All right. So here's the question. So let's just say, okay, let's just say when you go to your charts, okay, to your charts, and if you find, okay, I find a good setup, which is, as I said just now, EG or EF, a good setup, right? We already have a good setup, right? And then the next one is we need to look for the trade control. And then you find out, okay, I found a very, very good trade control over here. And then the third one, you cannot find this confirmation entry. So after that, can we take a buy? Can we take a sell? That's the question. You have setup, you have trade control, but you don't have a confirmation entry. Now, we cannot take a buy. We cannot take a sell. Okay, we need to wait. All right, exactly. We need to wait. Why? Why do we need to wait? Because the formula is not there yet, right? Actually, yeah, you can take a buy, you can take a sell. You can take the risk, but the risk is so damn, yeah, it is so damn risky. That's it, all right? So we are not going to risk our trade at our stupid trade, okay? So I'm going to consider this setup, which is you find setup and trade control, but don't have a confirmation entry. This setup, we're going to call it as our, stupid trades. All right. And then in another scenario, okay, you don't have setup. Okay, you can't see where the price is coming from, where the price is going, etc., etc. But you only can find out, okay, I have trade control, which is you have 30 minutes EG or EF, right? And then you have a confirmation entry over here. So can we take a trade? So the answer is yes, but the risk is so damn high. That's it. Okay, we are not taking stupid trades here. And the only trades that we're gonna risk our capital in is going to be when we have set up and when we have trade control and when we have a clear confirmation entry. All right, so okay, so I'm just going to open like a slide for you guys. Give me a second. to open a slide for you guys. Second, guys. What is this? What's wrong with this one? Give me a second, guys. Okay. Okay, can you guys see the screen here? Can you guys see the screen? All right, very good. You guys can see. So I'm going to show to you guys one topic. I'm just going to explain in a picture. All right, it's easy like this, right? It's easy like this. Okay. All right. All right. So this is the formula that I've been talking about. Okay, this is the formula that I've been talking about. So as I said just now, if you want to make sure, okay, before that, okay, setup is 4 hour, trade control is 30 minutes, okay, and confirmation entry is going to be on 5 minutes. All right, so let me explain one by one. All right, to make sure your setup, okay, and again, I'm just going to clarify this, okay, it's EG or EF, EG or EF, EG or EF. All right, so H4 look for EG or EF, M30 look for EG or EF, and then 5 minute look for EG or EF. So let's get back to it, right? So if you want to make sure your setup, which is your 4 hour time frame, no matter you have an EG buy or engulfing field for buy, the zone is just going to be a zone, right? So what's matter is going to be this, right? If you want to make sure your setup, the price will respect your setup, you need to have trade control at your current market price. Okay, to make sure the price respect your setup, the price respect your 4 hour time frame at the current market price, you need to have trade control, M30. All right. So what is M30? Yes, trade control. What we need to look for the trade control? Yes, EG or EF, but at the current market price. Okay. So if you guys don't even understand what is actually CMP, what is actually the current market price, so let me explain this to you guys. All right. So let's just say we have a sell zone here. Right? We have a sell zone here. And then once the price get into the sell zone, okay, once the price get into the sell zone, all right, so on our left-hand side, remember, on our left-hand side, it's always gonna be zone. This is what I said just now. The zone is just going to be a zone, right? So on our right-hand side, this one is current market price. So if I say focus on the current market price, it means we are not going to focus on the zone. Because why? Zone is just going to be zone, right? Because why? Sometimes, even though you have like a very, very strong EG buy, let's just say, okay, EG buy, the EG buy has possibility for the price to break that zone. Why? Because the zone is just going to be a zone. What's matter, okay, what's matter in this system is going to be the current market price. So I know a lot of you guys might came from support and resistance, supply and demand, etc., which is they put much focus on the zone. They are looking for, okay, for like what, the price imbalance, they're looking for the key level, etc. But what's matter is actually CMP. Okay, CMP. So to make sure the price going to respect our setup at our current market price somewhere around here, we need to have trade control. What is trade control? Yes, EG or EF. And that EG or EF need to be aligned with the setup. If your setup is saying, okay, sell, Does it make sense on your M30 you're looking for buy? Does it even make sense for you guys? No, right? So if we currently in the sell zone, of course, once we focus on the current market price, what we're looking for is trade control for sell. No matter it's EG, no matter it's EF, but we need to have a 4-hour sell and then 30-minute sell at the current market price. All right. So since I explained to you guys about this just now, right? If we have set up and if we have trade control, okay, if we have both of this one, can we enter? That's the question. Or we need to wait for the confirmation entry. Very good, right, Kevin? Actually, we need to wait for the confirmation entry. So how is the relation between the confirmation entry and setup and trade control? Okay, what is the relation? All right. So actually, all right, since I said just now, if we want to make sure the price is going to respect your setup, okay, at your current market price, the price need to have trade control. Okay. What about trade control? If the price want to respect our trade control, what do we need to have at the current market price? Yes, nothing more, which is confirmation entry at the current market price. Right, at the current market price. So this M30, okay, this M30, it shows that, okay, let me change the color. This M30, it shows that, okay, this 4-hour, the price gonna respect this 4-hour. Why? Because M30 create a reaction. Because M30 create a reaction. All right. And then since we're done with the 4-hour, right now we're done with the 4-hour, and to make sure the price respect our trade control, what we need to have is we need to have a confirmation entry, which is on the 5 minutes time frame, right? On the 5 minutes time frame. And then if we have 5 minutes time frame, it shows us that, all right, this M30 is going to be respected by the price. Why? Because we already have a complete formula. And of course, okay, at the current market price of 30 minutes on the confirmation entry topic, okay, we're going to look for a sell. Okay, we're going to look for a sell. You got this, right? After we have all of this, of course, we can take a buy, or maybe we can take a sell, or what we call entry with a good risk and reward. All right, for now, guys, is there any question for the theory part before I go to the charts? Okay, on the definition part and the theory part, right? How about the others? No question, right? So, all right, very good. Okay, so if you guys have any question, again, hit me up in the chat box. All right. So I'm going to draw to you guys like the theory, how this thing is going to work in the charts. All right. So let's just say you have a buy zone here. Right, you have a buy zone here. Of course, number one is 4-hour, right? So this buy zone, we call it as like, okay, buy zone on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. And then yeah, the price playing around there. Boom. Get into the buy zone. I'm going to use the one. Okay. Get into the buy zone like this. Right. So once the price get into the buy zone, of course, since we need to go to the current market price and look for trade control, yes, of course, we need to have a trade control, which is we need to make sure the price reacted with that zone, right? The price reacted with that zone, right? And then once the price get into this buy zone, of course, somewhere around here, we need to look for the confirmation entry, which is going to be on the 5 minute time frame. If we have a 5 minute time frame over there, boom, go up. This is how the price is going to respect this 4-hour buy zone. Okay, this is how the price is going to respect our 4-hour buy zone and 30-minute buy zone, right? So, of course, okay, of course, once the price get into the buy zone, okay, you might think that, okay, we still have this buy zone on 30 minutes, right? Can we use this buy zone on 30 minutes at the back? Yes, of course, you can use it. So what you need to have at the current market price is just one, which is confirmation entry. So if you have that confirmation entry, M5, let's just say, pull back and then boom, shoot all the way at the top, something like this. You got me? Any question, guys? Okay, any question? Yeah, sure thing, sure thing. Ask me a question. Perfect explanation. All right, thank you, Kevin. If we have the zone at the back plus new zones and CE for both, can we enter twice? Yes, exactly. All right, of course. So I'm going to show you guys. All right, this is how. Okay, this is how. This is what makes this technical. It is very, very simple, and it's very, very easy. Right. So let me show you guys about this. Right, let's go to the charts. All right, let's go to the charts. Okay, since our SOP is like what, 4 hour, 30 minutes, and then confirmation entry on M5, right? On M5. Okay. Yeah, can we go to 1 minute? Yes, of course, you can go to 1 minute, but it's quite risky. So I'm going to put M5 is the limit, right? I'm just going to make this thing is very, very simple. All right. So, okay, let's just say you have this buy zone over here, right? This buy zone over here, right? Okay, how about this one? All right, this buy zone over here. So once the price get into this buy zone over here, okay, of course, do we need to go to 1 hour? Nope, right? Nope. We go to 30 minutes time frame. So once we go to 30 minutes time frame, if you guys can see, okay, the price created this engulfing field, which is part of our trade control, right? But before that, okay, if you want to get an early entry, can we use this one? Yes, we can take a buy from here. Okay, we can take a buy from here. You got me? Okay, we can take a buy from here. So it's going to this one. It's going to answer the question from Lazarus now. If we have the zone at the back, okay, which is this one, okay, plus new zone, which is this one, can we enter twice? Yes, of course, you can enter twice, which is the next SOP. Okay, the next step on the formula is go to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, if you go to 5 minutes time frame over here, all right, the price creator M5 EG buy over there, if you guys can see, right? If I'm not mistaken, I shared this trade with you guys, right? I shared this trade with you guys. So, of course, another question that you guys might ask me, okay, if we take a buy here, which is our where to set the stop loss? Okay, where to set the stop loss? So if you take a buy somewhere around here, like you say, somewhere around here, your stop loss doesn't need to be this far. Okay, your stop loss just put below your confirmation entry, maybe like 25 pips, somewhere around there, below than a confirmation entry. And if you can take a buy over there, that is really, really clean over there. Okay, if you can hold until like what, 100 pips or maybe more. Okay, yeah, let's say one shot, okay, to this stop. Yeah, 1 to 8, almost 1 to 8, I just say, boom, bro. It's really, really clean, right? It's really, really clean. This is the first trade, and then that are it's insane. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, it's bullshit. Okay, it's impossible. Why it's impossible? Since our stop loss is just like 25 pips, isn't it? All right, and then look at here. When the price get into the buy zone, focus on the current market price. Focus over here, right? Not here, right? Not here as well, but here. Focus on the current market price. And then if you go to the M5, okay, let's go to 5 minute time frame and look at that. The price get into the buy zone. Do we have this engulfing buy? Or maybe you can say this EF. Okay, let's take another buy. Boom, you take another buy over there. And then your stop loss. Okay, where should we put our stop loss? Tell me. Where should we put a stop loss? Tell me. I would say just below the M5 EG. The others, how about the others? It's not the last alone here, right? Last is not alone here. How about the others? Should we put below than M30? Should we put below than M30? Oh, you might say, okay, oh, I'm just going to play safe, okay? I'm just going to play safe. I'm just going to play safe. Or I'm just going to put below than EG, 100 pips. All right, 100 pips. And if you want to hit like 1 to 2, that is going to be very, very hard for you, which is you need to have 200 pips. Okay, this is the difference. This is why, okay, this is why my students, they are built different. Why? Because our stop loss is very, very small. Okay, if you can catch 200 pips over there and get 1 to 2, yeah, I would say, yeah, below than EG, somewhere around here. Let's make it like, okay, 30 pips, let's say. Yeah, we got 6.7 R. You have 1 to 2 and we have 6.77 R. How the hell this gonna work? Yeah, with a small stop loss. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. So look at that, one shot. Okay, boom, 6.77 R. One, yep. Or maybe if you want to hold it more, okay, let's say somewhere around here. Okay, 9 R for the second trade, and then for the first trade, it's what, 14.66 R. What is this? Right, 14.6, and the second one is 9, almost 10 R. Is it impossible? What is the largest stop loss you would use on gold? All right, brother. So thinking about talking about stop loss, okay? Talking about stop loss, sometimes our M5 could be, yeah, more than 30 pips, more than 50 pips, right? So it is really, really flexible. If you have a big zone, right? Yeah, it depends. Very good. Okay, if you have a big zone, so you might have a big stop loss. But since we are using M5 candle, M5 zone could have, yeah, cannot be more than 100 pips. Okay, do not worry about that, right? Do not worry about that. Okay, and then the price keep on going up. Okay, the price keep on going up, and then you have another M30. The price get into this M30 buy, and then, yeah, look for M5 EG buy. Look at that, M5 EG buy over there. Boom. SL below than EG. Okay, this one is like 30 pip SL, right? Okay, let's say, oh, I just want to look for 1 to 2, right? Boom. Simple 1 to 2. Oh, I'm gonna look for what, 1 to 10. Okay, go on, man. Okay, yeah, it is up to you. All right, but okay, this is all about how are we going to monitor, how are we going to handle with our risk management and emotion, which is, right, yeah, we might hit 1 to 10, 1 to 20, etc, etc. If you have this buy trades, okay, if you hold on to like the all-time high, you're gonna get what, 1 to 28, right? Yeah, it might sound bullshit here, it might sound very, very bullshit here, but yeah, it happens, and it's gonna work. But the thing is, all right, the thing is, you need to know, okay, how to say enough. You need to know how to say enough in trading. Sometimes when the price is running 1 to 12 and then you keep on holding it, the price make a reversal. Because why? Because you don't even know how to hold and about the direction and all of that stuff, because you are just learn about the formula, how to enter. Yes, you might know how to enter, but you don't know how to monitor, right? The best thing that I could give you, the best advice that I could give you is just like, okay, just enter, and then, yeah, talk to yourself like, okay, this is enough. 1 to 2 is enough. 1 to 3 is enough, right? If you keep on using 1 to 2, 1 to 3 every single trade, yeah, you might hit like 1 to 10, yeah, 10 R, 20 R, okay, in a week. But how do we know how to hold for long after one entry? Yes, taking profit is flexible topics. Okay, it is really taking profit, it's subjective. Okay, it is very, very subjective, which is, I have my students, okay, I have my students that really, really happy with 1 to 2, right? I have a student that really, really happy, okay, Today I took a buy and I collect 50 pips every single day. Yeah, I'm happy with that, right? And I have a student that is really, really happy with one-to-one risk reward. Okay. It's just a matter of like, yeah, you need to know how to say enough and when to say enough. All right. So let's just say, okay, I'm sticking with 1 to 2. I'm sticking with 1 to 3. But most of my trades, I'm going to hold it until like 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Depends on what account that I'm using. Right. How did you enter on the last example? On the last example? This one. All right. Okay. Since we don't have the 4 hour, right? Okay, you might say that we don't have 4 hour. So how am I going to enter? Okay. How am I going to enter? Yep, no 4 hour. Okay, this trade is going to be really, really risky. Okay, let's just say, okay, let's say, how am I going to take the sell here? Can we go straight to M5? Okay, yes, of course, you can go and take the sell on the 5 minute just like that. Just hit it like that. Boom. Okay, 5 minute, just like this. But this is what we see if this shit happens, if this shit works. But how about this one? We have 5 minute sell. It's broken. Okay. And then again, we have 5 minute sell and it's broken. And we have 5 minute sell and it's broken. All right. So the best thing that we can do here is just like, okay, just ignore all of these noises, right? Just ignore all of this, right? Start to wait for a clear one. Since we don't have any 4 hour on top of this one, yeah, chill out, right? Just relax. Money glitch, bro. Yeah, money glitch. All right. You got me? Okay, let me show you more examples, all right? Okay, we have this 4 hour buy zone, okay? If we get a trade control in trade control, when do you know which one to use? All right, every zone need to have every confirmation entry, all right? So, look at this. We have one confirmation entry here, right? Okay, we have one confirmation entry here. And you need to know this rule, this one rule in engulfing trading system. Every new zone need new confirmation. Okay, every new zones need new confirmation, which is you have a new 4 hour, you need to have a new M30. You have a new M30, you need to have a new 5 minutes. You got me? Okay, that's why I say keep on monitoring, keep on monitoring, keep on monitoring. That's really, really important. Right? Hope you got this. All right. So let's see these trades. Okay. The price get into the buy zone. Look at that, man. Okay. We have this buy zone over here. Okay. And the price dropped down into this buy zone. Yep. 5 minutes time frame. All right. Okay. Before that, I'm not saying, okay, I'm not saying that this or what 4 hour, 30 minutes, and 5 minutes is a glitch. Okay. Okay. I'm just kidding this now. It's not like the holy grail or what. Okay. Sometimes it's gonna break, sometimes it's gonna hit your stop loss. Okay. Yeah, this is what trading is, right? So look at this. The price get into this buy zone. Yep. The first buy. Yeah, look at that. That's it's floating a bit over there. The price floating for about, yeah, almost 2 hours before the price went up. But here, I would say, yep, we might hit the stop loss somewhere around here. Since our confirmation is below than EG, we might hit the stop loss over there. But don't worry about that. Since we have a new buy zone, we new confirmation. Yeah, you can use this confirmation entry as your indicators to take a buy. Look at that. Let's just say our stop loss is just like 30 pips, and then yeah, one shot to the top. Yeah, 4R. That's mad, man. 4R. You take a buy over there, and how long does it take you to make this 4R? Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours. If we have a new zones but no new M30, do we just maintain previous direction until price sell us otherwise? Yes, exactly. Right. Actually, in this topic, I'm not going to in this session, I'm not going to share with you guys about direction and all of that stuff. That is quite complicated things. But I've simplified every single thing here for you guys to understand. Even though, okay, even though you just start trading what, like last week, okay, next week when you jump into the market, you already know where to buy, you already know where to sell. All right, look at that, look at that buy movement. All right, how about sell, kin? All right, let me show you guys. Boom, we have this sell zone, right? We have this sell zone. Why I don't use this sell zone? Because this sell zone has been broken, as I said just now. right? Okay, once the price get into the sell zone, of course, boom. Can we take the sell here? Of course. I shared with you guys the trade, if I'm not mistaken. All right, boom. Get into the sell zone. Yep, boom, over there. And then the price, look at that, price drop down. Boom. 40 pips. Okay. And if you guys keep on holding it, yeah, 200 pips. Your stop loss is just what? Take a sell here. Your stop loss is like what? Okay, let's make it like not 10 pips. Let's make it like 15 pips. And then look at that, the price drop down. Boom. 13R. That's mad, bro. Right? But as I said just now, okay, need to know how to say enough, which is, yeah, let's say like, okay, I'm staying with like 1 to 3. Boom, I'm done. I'm done. I see us working with Google, but am I right? This works on Forex and in this is as well. Yes, of course, brother. Of course, it works. Okay, it works. So let's just say we are trading what, S&P 500. Okay, I took a buy over here, S&P 500, right? Or maybe, okay, tell me a pair, like you say GBP USD. GBP USD. All right. 4 hour, right? 4 hour, 30 minutes, and then 5. It works everywhere. Boom. 4 hour. Get into the M30, and then, all right, let's just say this buy zone. Okay, this bad buy zone over there. And then let's go to 5 minutes. The price get into the buy zone, and then boom. Let's just say, yeah, we might use this buy zone over here. 5 minutes, and then take a buy over there. Boom. Get into the buy zone, just hit the buy. Stop loss below than EG, which is, let's just say, make it like 15 pips over there. Right? And then think about the risk and reward. We're gonna get like 4R over there. Do you use hidden zones and dominant zones for setup? No, brother. I just use very simple technique, which is it's easy. Oh yeah, that's it. Right? See, it works on GBPUSD, right? And you might have like, well, let's say, oh, I want to re-enter over here. Can we do it? Yes, of course. Okay, but it is risky, right? Okay, it is risky. Look at that. The price get into the buy zone over there. Yeah, hit another buy. Boom. You got it? All right. Every trade, okay, every trade without setup is risky, but you need to know when to take the risk. You need to know when to stop taking the risk. All right, Doug, this is amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. All right. Okay, tell me about, okay, maybe we're trading US 100 NASDAQ. Okay, maybe we're trading NASDAQ here. All right, say less. Yeah, let's say this buy. Okay, it's buy zone. This is NASDAQ indices, right? Stocks, US stocks. Boom, get into the buy zone over there. M30 over there. And then once the price get into here, okay, tell me what to do here. You know what to look for here. How do you know direction when chart is live? Direction topic is not going to be discussed in this session. All right. But in this session, I'm just going, as I say, I'm going to teach you guys how to enter. I saw in basic there is continuation. So I assume continuation is just M30 plus M5 outside zone. Yes, exactly. Right? Exactly. The market structure. Yeah, you can use the market structure. Yes. Yes, guys. Let's just say you are using support and resistance now, and you know how to look for direction for the support and resistance really well over there. And then, yes, in this system, okay, you can use 4 hour, 30 minute, and 5 minute to execute the trade. But your direction, you're using support and resistance. Yeah, you can do it. Right? You can do it. Right? Okay, over there, look for M5. Yep. Basic one. Yep. Again, boom. Over here, 4 hour, 30 minutes over here. Boom. The first 30 minutes here. Boom. Okay. And that confirmation entry over there. And then we can use the same zone, right? Because engulfing is really simple, guys. As long as that buy zone is considered as a buy zone, yeah, you can keep on using that buy zone, right? But we need to have a new confirmation, as I said just now, right? So the price already went up from here to here and then get back into the same zone, and then we can use it since we have the 4 hour. Look at that. We have the 4 hour, and then boom. Yeah. Okay. You got it? How's it? How is it, guys? What about 5 minutes? Yes, brother. It's there. It's there. If you don't have 5 minutes, okay, look at that. Why? Look at that. 5 minutes. You guys thinking that I'm scamming you? What, you guys thinking that I'm scamming you? No, it's there. Everything is there, guys. Yeah, 11R. Okay, and go to sleep. So you enter immediately after the engulfing form. Yeah, exactly. So Kim, if we have 4 hour EF, we're gonna have two M30 on left. Which M30 do we mark? Mark both of them, but wait for the confirmation entry because we don't know which zones that the price going to respect, right? Lol. Yeah. You're welcome, right? Okay. Any question? Any question? Right? Do we wait for pullback or we can go with market executing when 5 minute confirmation and entry forms? If you FOMO, this is execute after the price close as an engulfing buy, all right, on 5 minutes. But if you like chill, etc., yep, wait for the price to get back into that zone and then execute. Will we also cover exit in this session or not? Nope. As I said just now, exiting our position is really, really subjective. You need to know when to say enough. All right. If you keep on holding it, maybe like 300 pips, 400 pips, let's just say, okay, let's say you take a buy on gold, and then you take a buy on gold, and then your TP is, like you say, your TP is Lambo. Okay, your TP is Lamborghini. Okay, and then once the price make a reversal and hit your BE, hit your break even, now you're gonna be so sad all day because why? You already missed like what 10R, 12R. Okay, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is enough, right? 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is enough. Since our stop loss is very, very small, 25 pips, you need to hit 50 pips to get 1 to 2. You got me, right? You got me. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, this thing is really, really simple, right? Yeah, same goes to this one. Why this one hit the sell? Look at that. We have this one. Okay. And then, yeah, what? The price create confirmation entry over there and then drop. Go will always give at least exactly, brother. Exactly. Very good. Exit where is liquidity is exactly. Fact, bro. With gold, we're eating. Yeah. Gold gonna pay our lunch. Gold are gonna pay our dinner and our for breakfast as well. How is it? Okay, tell me, guys, how was it? Okay, how was it? Is there a question? If you guys have any questions, just hit me out. Okay. Or we want to go to another pair? Can we have more EG failed examples? Of course, of course, of course. Look at this engulfing field, right? Get into this engulfing field. Go to 30 minutes. When you go to 30 minutes, yeah, boom. Our zone over there, isn't it? 30 minutes. Get into the buy zone and 5. I'm not scamming you guys. Don't worry, man. Look at that. Okay, so 23 pip zones. Let's just say I will stop at 30 pips. Or yeah, let's just say we want to make sure we hit like 1 to 2, right? 1 to 2. Boom. Enough. We just need to have how many minutes trading? 1 hour and 50 minutes to get 1 to 2. Do you prefer trade control on a specific area on the buy or sell zones? Better on the top, on the bottom, or top? Depends, brother. Depends. It is very, very flexible. It helps so much when we see you in analyzing. Now we can also apply the theory. Exactly, brother. We see this in hindsight but what do we choose if we have more engulfing zones in the 4 hour or in 30 minutes area? Focus on the current market price. If you put too much focus on the zones, okay, you're gonna be so distracted, right? Why? Because zones might have hundreds of zones at the back. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys see over here, we have a lot of zones over here. I know about that, right? But if you only focus on the current market price, everything is going to be clear. Your vision is going to be clear. Why? Because zones we might have like hundreds of zones at the back, but our current market price is only one. It's here. Okay. When we are trading here, our current market price is only one here. CMP is the key from now on. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. Right? You guys are paying me $100 to get all of this one. All right. It is really okay. I'm not gonna say this, but yeah. Okay, it's gonna be so worth it for you guys. Okay, as I said, this is the best investment that you guys could have, right? Which is why we just yeah, no matter what type of technical analysis you're using, maybe you're using support and resistance, ICT, SMC, SND, trend line. But if you know how to use 4 hour, 30 minutes and confirmation entry, you know where to execute the buy. You know the right time to enter. Right? It's all about CMP. Dog, I've taken so many unnecessary L's. This session is so blessed, bro. Yeah, thank you so much. Do we get recording after the call? Would be exactly, man. Okay, I give you guys recording. Don't worry about that. Okay. It's recorded. It's recorded. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. So you might ask me, okay, how many trades per day we can get? Yeah, depends. Sometimes you might have like more than 10 trades, right? If you stay up from Asia session until the London session and London session until the New York session, yeah, you're gonna get more than 10 trades. Is it gonna be all wins? Depends, brother. Depends. Okay. We have our shit days. Okay. We have our good days, right? Shit days always come when you ignore the formula, when you ignore your SOP. Okay. So we need to have a good mindset in check. All right. We need to have a good technical analysis in check. We need to have a good market condition in check. If the price is somewhere around here and you are forcing for the price to drop down, you're dead, man. You're dead. Okay. We can start looking for maybe possibilities on gold once the price closes as an EG sell, because we have this selling indicator over here. Right. But for now, I'm just not going to trade gold for now. All right. Do you only focus on gold while trading, or do you have multiple pairs? Yes, exactly. I have multiple pairs. Okay, I trade gold, I trade NAS, US 30 sometimes. Okay, yeah, euro dollar as well. All right, depends, brother. Depends, brother. But yeah, we know if we look at here. Okay, if we look at here, right? If you look at here over here, yeah, you know what I'm doing next week? Not going to trade gold. Ken is teaching us the source right before the Fed rate cut. Yes, exactly. 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 Right. So you know what to do. Ignore gold for now. Maybe you can go to what? Euro USD. All right. Maybe you can go to Euro GBP. Pon yen. Okay, Pon yen. GBP, JPY. All right. We can go here as well. Right. Yeah. All the things happen there. Get into the sell zone over here. Yeah, we can use this sell zone here. And then, yeah, look for M5 over there. Okay. Let's see. Do we have an M5? All right. Our first M5 has been broken over there. Okay. If you can see, our first M5 has been broken over there. The second M5 has been broken over here. And then the third one. Okay. This is what I said to you guys, okay? It's not every time it's working, but most of the time it's gonna work, okay? So look here, we have this one, right? So this refer to question just now. Should we wait for a pullback or we should enter straight away? All right. For me, if okay, if you like, okay, you don't want to miss this sell, right? Close and then just hit the sell and the stop loss like somewhere around here, right? And then we still can get what? 4R. Okay. Recover these two losses over here. Okay. Why are you going to ignore gold next week? What's your opinion? Because I don't have any 4-hour sell zones, any 4-hour buy zones. No wonder why I'm ignoring them. Got it? Thanks for all. Awesome. Right? So this one is our EG buy and it's broken over here. Okay. And then go to 30 minutes and then price pullback here. And then we might have this sell over here. Do we have M5? Yep. Back to what I said just now. If you are formal, you can take the sell here and then you stop somewhere around here. Also could give you more than 2R. Let's say we're looking for 2R. Yep, 2R over there. Okay. You're looking for 10R. Boom. Drag it more. Would you say BE is also subjective? I'm going to break even my position after the price running 1-to-1. Okay, after the price running to 1-to-1. Yeah. I would rather take a BE, right? Than a loss, right? Maybe the price already running like what 1-to-3, and then we want to hit 1-to-4, but the price suddenly create a reversal, etc., and then hit our BE. Yeah, I would rather hit my BE than hit my stop loss, right? So I'm going to risk that I've risked just now to another trade, right? Forward to another trade. You got me? So for now, okay, from now on, delete your H1. Okay, delete your H1. In basic video, in basic video, you mentioned the EG fail and wishing the EG failed, you have a new EG form. You say that area is now even stronger. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, just think like this, guys. Just think like this. The zone just going to be zones. No matter I have EG or I have EF or maybe I have EG or EF, CMP is everything. Because why? Because zone is nothing. All right. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but zone is nothing. Okay. A zone is just like, okay, if you know how to mark EG, how to mark EF, so you're done with the zones. The rest of the things, we're going to put more focus on the current market price. Our work is at the current market price, not at the zone. You got me? Yes, sir. Right. Any question? When you mention the zone, what do you refer to? Engulfing or engulfing field? Just engulfing or engulfing field. All right. We're not gonna go to like what engulfing right, engulfing what? No, we don't have. We have engulfing buy, engulfing sell, engulfing field to buy, and engulfing field to sell. That's it. Just make it simple. Just make it simple, right? Is there any difference between strength of EG or EF? Nope. I would say no because why? Because CMP is everything. All right, CMP is everything. All question answered. All right, come on, hit me more question. Right. So right now we're done with all of this thing. Okay, we're done all of this thing, and then since we're done with all of this thing, so what I'm gonna do is Q&A session now. So after this, we're gonna get like 2 weeks of some of it. Yeah, I would say maybe we can go more than 2 weeks. Okay, don't worry. Maybe we can go more than 2 weeks. Right. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep on posting. I'll keep on posting. Yeah, if I have time, guys, because yeah, I was so busy with my work, right? Can you show CMP on other charts? What charts? Right? What charts? Okay, let's go to what? Euro USD. Euro USD. Right, Euro USD. US 30. Okay, US 30. Let's go US 30, guys. US 30. Boom. Oh, we get more time with you. Yes, I guess. All right. So the price get into the buy zone, boom, over here. And then, yeah. Wait, let's look for our zone, right? This EF, right? And then M5 over there. Let's look. Do we have an M5 over there? Yeah, we have M5. Again, if you FOMO, click here. Sometimes it's good to be FOMO, right? 1 to 2. All right, 1 to 2. We're done. We're done for the first one. All right. And if you wish to have a like what a big R, we can hold it. Okay, as I say, let's say we just focusing on 1 to 2, and then yeah, we have another one here, M30, and then go to 5 minutes, and this 5 minutes give you very, very cool over there. M5, boom, enter here, and then 1 2 2. AUD USD is also okay. So trade control doesn't need to be in the buy and sell zone inside of 4 hour. Yes, brother. Yes, yes. It depends actually. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes that trade control is in the buy zone. Sometimes it's outside in the buy zone. All right. So what we need to do is just like the price get into the buy zone, and then we focus on the current market price. Yesterday moved like crazy, bro. Right. So this sell zone, let's see, did the price touch the sell zone? Nope. Oh, we have this engulfing field here. No wonder why the price reacted for sell over there, right? So we're gonna have like, okay, sell zone here. I'm not gonna mark it. Okay, I'm just gonna mark it. Okay, all right, boom, boom, here, and then go to the current market price, and then the price get into that sell zone. Look at that. Boom, stop loss here, and then boom, 1 to 3. Okay, let's just say this time we go to one, we go for 1 to 3. Boom, get not in another sell zone again, in the same sell zone again, hit it back again. Boom. Okay, stop loss somewhere around here. 1 to 3 again. Boom. Get it. Can we also see USDPY, brother? Oh, really? It's been a while. I did not go there. It's been a while, guys. 4 hour. Boom. 4 hour. Just make it very, very simple for you guys. Boom. Okay, let's say this time we use this one. Okay. Right. We use here, and then M30, and then CMP of M30. Boom. M5. Or maybe M5EF. Right? Both of them is there. Boom, take a sell here, stop loss somewhere around here. And then you hold it. Yeah, boom. Let's just say 1 to 4 this time. Boom, 1 to 4. You just need to have like what? How many hours of your day? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Right? Do we have another sell zone? Do we have another M30? Yeah. I can get like 1 to 20 R. I'm not gonna see that, but yeah. Yeah, of course. All right. Okay, Kevin said AUDSD. Right. Let's go. How many times do you advise to watch this video, and how many backtests you do? You know what? I've been backtesting for the rest of my life. Right? I almost kill myself because of the backtest. All right. Just a little story. Just a little story to you guys. Right. This is why I said, okay, if you put much work on this, if you put much effort on this, you can be what? The greatest trader of all time. All right. So before this, I've been testing. Okay. If because this story, all of my students they know about this story, which is for I did not remember. Is it 2020 or 2021, something like that? For 1.5 years or maybe 2 years, okay, I've been backtesting 18 hours a day. Okay, 18 hours a day, minimum 18 hours a day, right? From the moment I wake up till the moment I want to sleep. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do, right? That's what I do. Okay, just being patient, guys. Okay, so I'm not telling this to you guys just because just because of I want you guys to backtest 18 hours a day. No, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'm not gonna give that advice to you guys. But okay, these are the different. Okay, at that time, I don't have anyone to teach me. I don't have mentor to tell me what to do, what to not. Okay, what to do and what to don't. Okay, I don't have. Okay, but since you guys now have me, I've explained what you need to focus on, and then yeah, you get it because 2021 2020 and 2019 I don't even know what the fuck is going on with the market. When I go to 4 hour, I don't really know what should I look for. All right, when I go to 30 minutes, I don't know what should I look for. All right, so day by days and then years by years. Yeah, yeah, here I am now. Okay, so just watch as many times as you can. Okay, and then just backtest, not too much. Okay, focus on practicing this thing, right? True bro, passion, disciplines, they go along the way, man. Don't kill yourself, we need you. Thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so backtest when you can, the amount of you. Yes, exactly, perfect. Yeah, all right. So don't put too much yeah, don't be so hard, okay? Don't be so hard to yourself, okay? Just chill and then enjoy the journey, I guess. Right? Yeah, maybe it might take you guys what, a year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, but whatever it is, keep hustling and yeah, you're gonna be there. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it, right? It's gonna be, yeah, it's all gonna be worth it, right? So just put patience, okay, and discipline and dedication, and yeah, you're gonna be there one day, man. Right? Got it? So yep. For the last one, I'm going to share with you about yeah, AUD USD. Right? Go here, and then yeah, boom here, I guess over there. Yeah, over there. Boom. Our first M5 going to be broken over there. Okay, don't need to worry about that. And second M5 to give a confirmation entry over there. Get into the zone. Boom. Okay, if you FOMO enter over here, 5 pips of stop. I'm gonna give you maybe 1 to 2 somewhere around here, and 1 to 10 somewhere around there. If you're risking 1,000 US dollars, you're gonna get what, 10,000 US dollars. If we have some question in the future about this, can we reach out to you? I would say no. Okay, I would say no, but okay, but maybe okay, maybe by next week or next 2 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna check up on you guys, which is I'm gonna send a link like this for Q&A, or I'm just going to share with you guys a video, or maybe I'm just gonna send what the Google form for you guys to ask me question and all of this stuff, and then yeah, I'm going to answer one by one, and I'm going to post in our Kins trade breaks now. Right? Sounds cool? That would be great. Thanks. Okay, guys. So again, whatever it is, risk management is the thing. It's the only thing. Okay, it's the only thing that would make you stay alive in this industry. Right? You need to know how much you need to risk your capital to get this much. Okay, you need to know, yeah, just don't over leverage your trading account, right? I think a Q&A session or form would be nice because we have a chance to try this in live market first. Yes, sure, depends, brother. Okay, I will consider about that. No more than 1%. I normally do only 0.5%. Yes, 0.5%. And of course, okay, and of course, if you guys were asking me like, oh, of course, how to get funded and all of that stuff, right? So this is number one thing. You need to have what? You need to be profitable, right? Number one, need to be profitable, which is you need to have a very, very good system. If you combine support and resistance with the engulfing trading system, which is the thing that I don't really like it. I don't really like it. But if you guys find out like it is really, really easy for you guys and it works for you guys, yeah, just do it. You need to have a very, very profitable system. And then number two, yeah, risk management, right? Risk management comes before the psychology, right? Which fit provider do you prefer to use? Forex.com or Wenda Pepperstone? I basically on gold, I just use 8cap. Okay, I just use 8cap. Because a lot of prop firms before this, they are using 8cap. So we know why, because maybe 8cap is like an 8cap has a better what candlesticks forms, right? Yeah, you can use whatever you like, okay? But I'm not using Owenda because the 4-hour closing is different, right? Just use whatever that the candle closing is just same like 8cap, like a normal one. Saxo is good as well. Yeah, Saxo is good as well. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna stick on the 8cap. Yeah, you guys say what you guys want to say. You're going to use 8cap. All right. Yeah. Right. Any question? Any questions so far? Okay, we're live for about what 1 hour and 30 minutes. Is there any question? Any questions so far? Thanks for this class, man. Very blessed. All right, guys. So, what is the best time frame to go like? Okay. So, Royki, okay. Someone please ban this guy. Okay. We're not using 1 hour, man. We're not using 1 hour. All right. We're not using 1 hour. I would say you enter this meeting quite late. So yeah, just watch the recording later. All right. Which broker would you recommend? Yeah, for TradingView, just use 8cap. And no worries, Roy. No worries, Roy. Yeah, this session is recorded, so I might send the recording in a group chat later. Okay, in the channel later. All right, don't worry about that. Yeah, and I'm using just market. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this session today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, and then, yep, stay safe, stay healthy. And then again, thank you so much for joining. And good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye. Have a good week ahead. Bye bye.